Hey there, good morning. I'm John. Today is Friday, April 7th, 2023. This is my daily vlog, my stand-up documenting the progress of trying to make content creation a thing that I do instead of a job. Actually, it becomes a job, right? Whatever, it's not instead of, it is the job. We're coming up on the midway point of, we're on the midway point of the midway month. In the end of April will be 6 months into this experiment. And just each day I just kind of talk about, the process and the progress and where we're at and what I've been doing. And coming from software development, I treat this as kind of like a daily stand-up where I get my head in the right space, and plus I get in the studio, turn on the lights, and do all this stuff that it takes to do content creation. So let's get started talking about yesterday. So I mentioned that I had some adulting grown-up stuff to do yesterday, which I got done successfully. It took a little bite out of my day, but it didn't stop me from getting some stuff done because, as I think I told you yesterday, I worked a little bit later into the evening to compensate for that. So yesterday worked on a couple. I talked about that Donkey Kong short that was doing incredibly well. And let me just show you, it's doing even better now. I think it's up over 30,000 views, and it's getting 300 or 400 per hour right now. It's the highest velocity video we have, even though it's just one of those short form videos. And while that doesn't generate a lot of revenue, it's generating a lot of traffic and generating a lot of subscribers. So it's something that, it's a place. I have to make sure it's not an anomaly. And there's already evidence it's not, because there were two previous ones that were very similar. They were like a classic arcade game. Here's a tip or a trick or a scoring strategy or something in these little short form videos. So because of that video doing so well and being the current top performer, I spent some time yesterday putting together two more of those. One of them about Dig Dug and one of them about ghosts and goblins, which is currently in the news because Replicade, New Wave Toys, is producing a 1/6 scaled Ghosts and Goblins, so there's a little search traffic for that as well. I'll release those over the next couple of days, maybe through the weekend, interleaved with some of my other shorts, just to see, continue the trial, see how it does. I expect they might do well, just based on previous history, so but I got those completely finished. Now, each one of those, they're 60 seconds, but these are highly produced. So each one probably took about 2 hours total to do, from writing to shooting to editing to all that, over the course of the last couple of days. But I completed them both yesterday. In addition, I did some more research for the long form video that I hope to get done today, but we'll push that into today. So we're still talking about yesterday. In addition to the yesterday, I had to go and visit my financial planner advisor. I had to go and get a haircut, which I mentioned was just one of those. I put those off for so long, but when I do it, it's just like it's like a bozo wig by the time I finally get my haircut. And then I went and saw that Mario movie with my family, which, by the way, is fun. There's a lot of critical boo about it, but I smiled a lot and laughed a lot. So, and I think probably the older you are, the more you might chuckle at the deep cuts. There's Donkey Kong arcade game deep cuts, and there's a shot of an antique mall that has like some old pixelated gadgets in it. Somebody will do a video about all the crazy things you missed, and I'll watch and see exactly what everything was. But it goes by so fast. But it's a fun movie. I'm not wasting time talking about that. It's a good movie to go see. So let's talk about today then. By the way, I continued to work after I got back from the movie and on to 7 or 8 o'clock at night to compensate for all the time that I spent doing other junk. So I still had a nice full day of work on top of interleaving some stuff with it. So today then, my key focus is really to work on that long form video. I would like to get that done to publish on Saturday. I know it won't be done for today, but it's not a lot of on-camera work, and it's not a lot of editing, but there's some shooting to do, and some, frankly, it's still it's past the planning stages. It's how will I present it? So it's kind of this artifact from the 80s that is in amazing condition, and I have to explain what it is because it's not obvious. What is it? What's it for? What's it like? Today is I'd like to get that finished to release on Saturday. If failing that, if it's just too much work and I can't get it finished, then it probably will be a release for next Monday or so. Or maybe even if I get it done for, probably early next Monday. I don't think it's going to be a huge draw because Certainly, this is something nobody's looking for because it's just many people will watch it and not know that it ever existed. It's one of those kind of like, what? It's a what? What is it again? You have to explain it. It's not like saying, look, it's Pac-Man, right? It's not something so obvious. But that's my target for today then, and it's Friday. Congratulations to us all. So we have a nice weekend ahead. I have no plans. I think it's Easter weekend, right? Sunday's Easter weekend. Many people have Monday off. And I may toy with taking part of Monday off. I don't know. It's when I was talking to my barber, she was talking about what are your plans for Easter and the long weekend? And I'm like, oh yeah, Easter. I forgot about it because not working being like in a bubble, working by myself. There's not coworkers all talking about their weekend coming up. And many people take off Monday or Friday, or maybe whatever day it is. There's usually a long weekend around Easter, apparently, and I missed it. I forgot. So I'll debate that. I usually don't take full days off. I might take a break day or a half day or something. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's not important now. What's important now is Friday, and I'm about to get after it. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out today's vlog if you did. If you're here every day, love you for that. Thank you so much. Have a good Friday and a great weekend. Do something good for yourself and have some fun, and I'll talk to you again on Monday-ish. Bye-bye.